Ah, Professor Cantrip, you've come at last.
I got here as soon as I could, Professor Blythe. I'm not interrupting anything, I hope.
No, just making some photographic plates ahead of my first experiments.
I take it the radiums arrived safely then?
Yes, Professor Cantrip, all safe and sound. It's in the box here.
May I see?
You'll have to help me with the lid. The whole thing's lead-lined.
Heavy, is it?
Oh, it's not much to look at, but it took 2 strong men to carry it in here.
How much is there?
Oh, a little over an ounce.
I still can't believe you managed to persuade the Institute to buy so much.
Just look at it, Cantrip. See how it scintillates and glows. Just place your hand over it for a moment. Not too close, mind. You feel that heat, Cantrip? You feel that power? The element of radium offers so much promise for mankind.
What I feel is nothing but unmitigated danger. Everything I hear about that stuff makes me shudder.
Then you need to grow some backbone, my dear Cantrip.
And what about the studies undertaken in America? Bonneville showed quite categorically that prolonged exposure could lead to deoxygenation of the blood corpuscles. And you know where that might lead to, don't you? You could end up in a coma or worse.
A coma? Don't make me laugh. Besides, Professor Bonneville's experiments were carried out on tissue samples, not living people.
Bonneville's not the only one, though, is he? Hendrick and Goodwright have shown that radium acts on the nerve centers and could ultimately produce paralysis.
Again, my dear Cantrip, those experiments were carried out on tissue samples and not on living people.
And with good reason, too. No one in their right mind would submit to such a test.
I'm sure a suitable subject could be found. For the right price, of course.
Now it's becoming clear to me. Yes, I can see why the Institute asked me to supervise your work.
Meaning?
Do you really intend to go through the experiments on living subjects?
Naturally. How can we discover all the potential medical benefits that radium has to offer?
No, Professor. I absolutely forbid it. And you must think a little more of the name of the Institute before you suggest such things.
Cantrip, you make the radium sound like a toy. How can I demonstrate its true value if you refuse to let me try anything radical?
You may use the radium as outlined in your original proposal. That is to say, you may conduct some rudimentary photographic experiments and nothing more, mind you.
Cantrip, you must think of the betterment of mankind. Don't you think we should let others know about this wondrous substance?
Very well. Then I suggest you make the radium accessible to others in the field. Why not allow them to come here and visit these laboratories or something?
No, that's not what I had in mind.
Yes, I rather gathered that. Be reasonable, Blythe. No one would ever agree to participate in the experiments you're describing.
As I've said before, every man has his price.
Well, you've heard what I have to say on the matter, haven't you, Blythe? And if I hear of you trying to pay for subjects, I'll see you thrown out of the Institute. Do you understand?
Oh, I understand, all right, Professor. You've made yourself quite clear. And you have my word. I promise I won't pay a soul to participate in any experiments.
Very well then, Blythe. On that basis, I'll bid you good day.